Good evening, everyone. I hope that you all are having a wonderful weekend, and I hope that you have a great week. My name is Teddy Howell. I'm a first-year graduate student here at UNC Wilmington within the Masters of Education Higher Education program, and I'm doing my initial video post for EDL 558, Social Justice in Higher Education for Dr. James DeVita. And in this video, I'll be discussing with you my personal definition and philosophy of social justice, as well as give you an insight into my groups for I will be doing for my project. So without further ado, here we go. Social justice, based upon a video, its definition is a moral assessment of the way in which wealth, jobs, opportunities, and other goods are distributed among different persons or social classes. That's been, I guess you can say, limited to people thinking that social justice, that there should be a moral distribution, more standard for distribution of goods and wealth amongst the classes. But we also some people, though, we fail to realize a few things with that little nugget. Number one, we ignore the fact that things happen, life happens in spontaneous order, that we do not plan. Although we try to plan everything within our lives, we never know what's going to happen. Two, we also want a heavy sense of the government to help within, achieving, I guess you can say, that leap of social justice. And that we fail to realize, if the government comes in and they plays a role, sometimes it hurts rather than helps. For example, the poor, you want more programs, you want poverty, you want more programs, you want more resources for you to utilize. However, at the same time, it may hurt us. You want to raise the minimum wage. Sometimes it brings it down. It also raises your cost of living. It also raises products that you have grown to love and you like. I mean, those were like the prime example that the video used. And hey, that's life. Again, not, you're knowing that, spontaneous life happens in spontaneous order. Within the book has stated that social justice is both a process and a goal. The goal of social justice is full and equal participation of all groups in a society that is naturally shaped to meet their needs. Within it includes a vision of society in which distribution as resources is equal and everything is safe, everybody and everyone, and everything is safe and secure. Great definition, but also keep in mind that, with social justice it comes oppression, and oppression leads into privilege, and you need those two to um, kind of justify your own intake about social justice. My intake about social justice is this. Basically, I have a combination of both the book and the of the videos mashed together, because I do believe that you do need to have equal protection. I mean, equal distribution of everything. However, I do the one little nugget that may have is that you should not feel as though you're entitled to it. I feel like that's where the issue comes in. A lot of people feel like they are very entitled to social justice, and entitled to everything that's given to them, and that's not the case. I feel as though if you work hard, you have a great, you are dedicated, you are determined to do everything within within the social class. It should not, your social class, your race should not be nowhere near the discussion. And if a person is solely based upon that and not rewarded for their actions, then that becomes a problem. That's where unjust, to me, comes in at. And to me, that's not right. It's very different from diversity, because with diversity you have, you just want to be diverse with everyone. With multiculturalism, you trying to add in everything within, put everything in the kitchen sink to make a multicultural society, are not the case. And then you also, with inclusion, you're including everything, you faults and all, and which is all well and fine. But at this point in time, social justice, to me, I feel it's like you have to take the responsibility of yourself, and not look at your race as the excuse or your social status as the excuse. So to me, that's a society. of my personal definition of social justice. Um, Also, so now I'm going to talk to you about my learning project. My project for this semester, I'll be going into race and education. Education and race both plays hand in hand, and the with each other throughout history. We've seen it. Education, race. Some people were denied proper education because of their race, skin color. Some people was given the privilege because and utilized their privileges. I feel as though I've dealt with a few aspects of of race and the quality of education. So I want to get a understanding throughout all races that I can find, specifically Caucasian and Hispanics, to really see what does education play in their lives, what education played in their role. Um, my other results was gender, family, and religion they will also come into play. Even although race and education is my focal points, I will try to use the other three as a lead off because I want to see a Caucasian woman and based upon aspect of education, or Hispanic woman and their aspects of education. Where does the religion comes in that and comes into play? Are you doing your education based upon your religious beliefs? Are you doing it because of family beliefs? Like what these are things that I want to talk about within my social justice project. So I hope you all um, very interested. I am very looking forward to hearing back from you all. Thank you so much for listening, tuning in, and I hope that you all have again wonderful week. Thank you so much.